Welcome to the Alexander campaign for Et Impera 1.2.5, and in the last part we had a major setback when the Cartuli sent two armies over and took back two regions of Thrake, and I really need to take these back because you can see my economy is really badly damaged now. We've got to do something about that, and at the moment we've got this big war of armies here and trying to break through, but the biggest problem is actually the Cartuli over here, and I'm just trying to see. Nobody is actually at war with anyone at the moment. Oh, the only people over here who are at war are people at war with Ethos. Ethos. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the biggest problem, that I'm having to literally fight the entire East. I mean, even the Roxolani up here, I mean, they're at war with the Burai, which are probably up here. We've got these here. Ah, somebody who isn't actually at war with me. That's a turn up for the book. Anyway, what we're going to have to do in this video is take back these two regions, because I can't afford to allow this to stand. Otherwise, what's going to happen is they're just going to grind me down economically. So we're going to get straight in here, and of course we're going to assault and fight this because I can't afford the casualties. And a big thank you for all your comments about the way the campaign's going, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe this is just becoming too much of a grind. What I'm inclined to do is we're going to keep at this through the holiday period just to see if I can make a breakthrough and make progress. But if nothing really happens in the new year, what I will probably do is abandon this campaign. We'll go and play another faction, and then when the new update comes out, because again, this is another slightly frustrating element in the fact that I know the new update's coming through, and in some ways I'd like to play this campaign through with the beginning with the new marshals. So we better start the deployment, I suppose. That's another kind of strike about against actually continuing with this campaign is, you know, why am I doing it if there's a possible time in the future when I would want to come back and do it again. So that, I mean, that's another element. But at the moment I'm just going to stick with it until the new year, and then what I'll probably do is play, and as I said, what I would do then is maybe start a game with a new faction. I'm not too sure what faction I'd like. I mean, after fighting the Rome campaign, there's part of me that wants to go east, and there's a couple of factions out that way which I would like to do. I think one of them is Bactria. I can't remember if I've actually ever completed. I've done short campaign with Bactria. I actually fancy horse archers, believe it or not, and I think what I have is some of these out here. A flanking attack will give you support there. We have Alexander over there, and we're just going to get straight in, or we'll let the artillery do the damage. Actually, we'll let them come out at us. Yeah, so that's the way I'm thinking. I mean, if any of you got a suggestion for and I would say an Eastern faction, because let's say with the Rome campaign we spent a lot of time up in the north fighting the barbarians, so I don't particularly want to go there this time round. Sometime in the future I want to do the Iceni, but if any of you got a suggestion for a faction, say from Asia Minor East, I mean another faction I kind of half fancy is be Armenia, or maybe, I'm not sure if the Cartuli are a playable faction, but it might be fun just to play the Cartuli and see if they can be just as effective. I think we're gonna bring these in. Where's, oh, okay, we got cavalry on each side. Yeah, I messed that up because I was talking. No. did I put these in? Oh. Alexander. They're going.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You come out that way.
Battle ready and eager. Scrappers ready. We hunger for blood and missiles ready and waiting. Archers. General. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, we'll be okay.
Warriors, battle ready.
You come that way.
Ready for battle. We'll kill them all. Slingers,
Bring the missile troops. Let them focus more on the front lines.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Operatives ready. Ready for battle. General.
Bring these that way.
Warriors. By your command. Now.
We've got them pinned.
Operatives. At your service.
I think if we can start breaking into these units,
Ballista.
get the artillery hitting that heavy spear infantry.
By your command. Operatives.
Operatives, protect the flanks of these. Counter charge.
They will bleed for us. Missile infantry ready.
Got here.
Our general is under attack.
Yep. Right, let's put in.
Thessalian cavalry.
Right, time for you to sweep the back.
Missiles awaiting target. Slingers. Loose. Some cavalry ready. Ready.
Alexander, pull away.
Yours to command. General. Yes. Ready.
You
As you command. Ready and waiting.
right, front line
Shield pikes.
on shields start to advance.
Slingers. Orders. Missiles awaiting targets. Wrong shield. Ready.
You pull away.
Orders. Companion cavalry.
You
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
okay.
Victoria! Lead missile infantry! Fire! Commander! Yes, Commander! Ready and waiting! Ready for
Alexander's getting boxed out.
Slingers! Ready!
And if Alexander's dies, the campaign is definitely over.
Run shield pikes! Pikes ready!
You push that way.
To command!
You
Yes, Commander!
push around that way.
Run shield pikes! Pikemen, ready for orders! Run shield pikes! Orders at the men are wavering.
Get the cab out.
Archers! Loose! Your orders? Understood!
You pull that way.
Melee fighters ready! Orders? Understood! Commander!
You push through there.
Archers! As of now! Ready! Slingers!
Okay.
Run shield pikes! We await your command! The enemy general is dead!
Okay.
Ready! Run shield pikes!
You
Companion cavalry! Take
Push on them.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep. You pull away. Gain Alexander out. Right, we've destroyed this side. Cab. Right, they've gone. End battle. Lost 308, but we've completely destroyed this army, and we should be able to take back the region. Hopefully that will give me some cash. The only trouble is I won't have the money to rebuild it, which would be a pain in the neck. Down they go. Teach you to take my regions. And occupy. Well, okay, they haven't actually destroyed this. We've got a little bit of food. I'm going to put food in there. I think that might be the better solution. It's not actually. I mean, no, what's the? That's actually the food resource. No, maybe we're. I think we'll go industry there. What we're going to do is get rid of this trash. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. This army got a little bit bigger than it should have done. And we'll take these down. That will give me a little bit.
Haste, men. Ready for orders.
Back into the city. And gives you control of this area. Kind of want. Where are my agents? You're up here. You're lurking there. I don't want this agent to be too far away from this area here. We've got these lurking here. You can see those. I think what we're going to do is bring this agent up to about here. And you can deploy. And then what we're going to do is push this agent out this way. See if we can find out which one of these we can strike at. Got a Roxolani navy hanging around here. A Persian navy here, which shouldn't be any real major threat. And 2,000 to spend, but I don't really want to spend that just at the moment. Or maybe we'll recruit another unit here. What we got here? Pontiac archers, missile damage, Greek slingers. I think we're going to put in a set of Greek slingers here. Just build this army up enough. Do anything. He can wait one more turn. I think that's all we can do. Just go for an end turn. The hidden agent exposed. What we got here? Got a full size army.
At your command.
I think what we're going to have to do is
Waiting for orders. To battle!
my instinct is to force a complete battle out in the open, because they don't have. That is a damaged unit. They got. Yeah, I think we're going to fight the battle in the open so that we can effectively try and take them down. I mean, this may not go according to plan, but I think I really do need to total these one way or another. Start deployment. Right. Why are we orientated that way? Don't want to be too... I think my instinct is to come here. So we're going to line up here. And put the artillery behind. I want you on this flank with Alexander. You're going to be a core reserve. You're going to be on that side. You're going to be on that side of the cav hidden in the trees there. And you're going to have slingers on this side, archers and slingers on this side. Yeah, I think that will work. So what we'll be able to do is they have to basically bring
enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yeah.
Companion cavalry.
Yeah, they got the navy out there.
One shield pikes. Missile infantry. Fire.
What we can do is smash this heavy cav first. You halt. Just keep.
Archers! General, your orders. By your command. Ready for orders. Field artillery ready. Orders understood.
Right, what we're going to do is just keep moving the front line forward. Here we've got a couple of navies, so we're going to bring the cav over to ambush the navies. And what we're going to do is just keep pushing. You just keep moving forward, squeezing on them. Keep moving the archery forward. Come ashore, boys. Amazing they got a full stack navy. Just I'm just going to keep moving that army forward. I mean, it'd be really great to kind of pin them into that area there. Kind of.
Hoplites, ready! Ready for orders. Hoplites!
And I think we're just gonna keep pushing these forward. Right, we're starting to see them.
Ballista!
I'm just gonna bring the ballistas forward.
Your orders. Forward.
You get into the trees. Right.
Field artillery awaiting orders. Archers!
Archers.
Ready for
Slingers back. Where's Alexander? You're my only cavalry unit here.
We await your command. At the devil!
You
Ballista!
Let's move forward.
Field artillery, yours to command.
Come, cover short. Die.
We hunger for blood and battle. Missile infantry ready.
Missile infantry. You come over this side.
Ready for orders. Stop.
Medium infantry.
General.
We got over here. Got lots and lots of light missile troops.
Companion cavalry.
Oh, you wait.
Ballista. Now. Scrappers ready. Missile infantry at your command. Archers.
Archers.
Missile infantry ready.
You have orders, sir.
Alright, Alexander.
Our general is under attack.
Go after those.
By your command.
It's the heavy missile infantry.
Missile infantry. Missile.
You switch to those.
Companion cavalry.
You start to get in amongst them.
Heavy horse at your command.
Be horse coming that way.
Missile infantry ready. Archers.
You start to pound them.
Artillery awaiting ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What we got up there? You aim at that cav. Alexander, you keep hitting those. You
Infantry at your command.
right, time to get in.
We'll kill them all. Battle ready.
Archers, you keep pounding those.
Kill them all.
You in amongst those.
Ready and
You pull out that way.
orders.
Switch your attention to those.
The
Go.
enemy general
Okay.
is dead.
And now
Ready and waiting.
Companion cavalry.
Field artillery
you
ready.
focus fire on these.
Commander. Warriors ready.
Hey, back off. You. Right. Oops, Alexander's taken a little bit of damage. You. Hey, I told you not to get involved in the battle. You've done enough damage.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You come over this way. You, Alexander, getting close to stop, giving some grief. Right, they've gone.
Yours to command. Press your command.
Just gonna have to play this in super fast time over here. These guys are a little bit stuck, which is a pain in the neck. And get the cab over. This is a heavy melee ship. I mean, in some ways, this is the. I want to destroy the navy.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units.
Okay, end battle. I mean, we took 268 casualties, but Alexander did really well, 676 kills. That's because he got in amongst all those archers. It says they still got 1,000 troops left. I'm not sure where those 1,000 troops come from. We're gonna need the money.
That is impossible.
And
Ready for laying siege to the settlement.
I think I'm gonna fight this because I don't want an arbitrary cut all the way across. Because the auto resolve says 95%. I think we can just annihilate these without taking any real casualties at all. So all their main forces are completely wrecked. And we're going to wait. I don't want to fight in the rain. Nice and dry. Right. This is going to be interesting. I think we'll just put the front line here. Put the cav out here. I think what we'll do is we'll use these forces and it's going to have you on that side, you on that side. Alexander, you can sit there. What have we got left? You're going to be a defensive force. I think actually let's have both of you on this flank working with the slingers.
When we are done here today, the survivors will pale every time they hear Greek spoken.
I think you can go that way. Got here. Yep. Archers, you work with those. Okay, they're going to come that way, so I think you actually you can come in that way. We're going to bring the slingers up here. You round there. We'll break off a couple of you that way. Field artillery, come up that way. I think you can plug into that gap there. we got here?
Missiles ready and waiting. Slingers, commander. Run shield pikes. General.
Alexander,
Battle ready and eager.
you come through there.
Hot brigade. Commander. By your command. Orders. As you command.
You get in behind.
Run shield pikes. Yes, orders. Engage. Commander. Understood. Orders.
You come that way and support those.
Ballista.
Get your ballistas.
Ready and waiting. Ready.
Yes. Hot brigades ready. By your
Move that way.
Run shield pikes.
Companion cavalry.
Artillery.
Ballista.
Click onto that position.
Field artillery
You hit
awaiting
them.
orders. Slingers.
You hit them.
Ready for battle.
Actually, you
Let's go.
Ballista. Loose.
actually hit the boat. We don't hit the boat very often.
Commander, at your service.
Field artillery ready.
Artillery that way.
Ready for orders.
Companion cavalry await orders.
General round that way.
Missile infantry at your command. Ready for battle.
Battle ready.
I think you're already softened up considerably. Blisters keep moving forward.
By your command. Ready and waiting. Hot brigades.
Archers that way.
Run shield pikes.
Pikes this way.
Hot brigades ready. Slingers.
You keep pounding them.
Battle ready and eager.
You keep fighting them.
Companion cavalry.
What's my other companion cavalry? Okay.
Ready to ride.
Yeah, I shouldn't have sent my cav in like that.
At your service.
Probably end up taking
Ready for battle.
more casualties
Orders understood.
than actually if I'd taken the auto resolve at this rate.
Advance at speed. Battle ready and eager.
Missile infantry ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Flaming shot.
We await your command. Melee fighters ready. Warriors on me. Missile infantry at speed. Slingers.
Warriors eager for we'll kill them all.
Okay.
Ballista. Fire on the enemy.
I think this is their last unit. I think we've wiped out all their units up here.
Run shield pikes.
You
Missiles
over here.
ready.
Okay, they're going.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, end battle. We lost 18. I suppose that is less than 95%. And we've wiped out the Thracian tribes. The problem we got now is that I've got one settlement that's very exposed to some arbitrary attack courtesy of whatever idiots are around. So Alexander may have to come back and take that settlement again. Decisive victory. And down they go. Of course, I'm just going to occupy.
Ready for battle.
We got this army here, which could be. So we've now got this back here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to raise another general here. We've got here. I think we've run out of royalty, so it's going to have to be actually Just a sudden thought. Politics. Oh, you're 10. You're 28. Let's raise there. Well, I suppose it doesn't reinstate legacy.
Commander,
And I think we need
are you ready to
a
serve?
couple of those. So we've got the cash back, we got the army back. I want you to just get rid of this trash.
Wipe them out.
I'm gonna keep
Your next command.
nothing else. We're gonna get quite a lot of gonna get cash from fighting these rebel armies. Right, my general's got there, you've got to be a knight commander. And what do we want here? It's plus 4% attack. I would rather have something that's more offensive. Noble steed, a prince among horses, carry leader, gravitas per 2. I think maybe we'll keep that. Armor all units, mercenary high. Yep, I think that would be useful because you're still going to be recruiting. Don't want plus 2 empire maintenance, we're losing enough money as it is. I think that would be quite useful as well. So we got 12 in Odessa. I'm just going to go for an intern. Yeah, okay, thank you. We probably won't control it for very long, but never mind. I think we're going to go for tax harvesting. And so we go for an intern. Okay, subversion. Trade agreement dissolved, yes, because defeat the following army. The problem we got now is we got 3 Persian armies coming in here. We've got this army here. And I don't think he's going to be able to hold. He's only got a garrison of 17. Really need to go out and zap this guy, but I mean, this is becoming ridiculous. Because provincial instability. So we got -10 from raiding. Got to get rid of this trash, whether we like it or not. Gonna run away, but we've actually driven him out of our area. That's made the now the problem's going to be here. We've got effectively 3-1 here, 4-1, and if we lose this, then we've lost this province here. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. I've got a feeling the next part may make or break this campaign, because if we lose this settlement again, or one of these settlements here, or we lose here, then it's just going to become a little bit pointless. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.